So I get him a Weavile, and I should be able to even knock him out with 2 hits, but I might be wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna click Icicle Spear. Never mind. That is a bit annoying. Okay. I'm gonna bring in my Suicune. And we are pretty healthy here. And let me just scald him. Yo, what's up guys? AFC Adino here and welcome to a new video. Today is the day guys, we're going to be bringing Suicune to PvP, the newly added legendary Pokemon on PokeMMO. Gonna be playing him, you guys have been asking for this, so I'm going to deliver today. And we're not gonna run the traditional Suicune set. Suicune is basically Rest, Sleep Talk, Calm Mind. No, we're going to use our favorite set. So if you are interested in the team, you can check it out on Patreon. But yeah, for now, let's focus on this game. Definitely a good game for Suicune. Now that I look at it, I think we can definitely endgame it on this. If we can get up a Calm Mind, then we can shut down Amoonguss. Amoonguss doesn't really get to play against our team anyway. But I would need to figure out what kind of Rotom we're facing against. So I'm probably gonna start it up with my Gastrodon, so I can do something with Suicune. We have Weezing in the back as well for the Tar, if he's running Choice Band Tar. But yeah, let's start it off with our Gastrodon, and he does indeed lead with the Rotom. I am just going to go for the Toxic here, in case it's just Trick Rotom, because then I can always click Stealth Rock later against him. And yeah, poisoning this is also gonna help Suicune a lot, and he does indeed trick us, guys. So gives us a Choice Scarf, and come on, bro. This is really annoying because he has three Pokemon that can come in on Toxic. But I don't want him Volt Switching on my switch here, because that can be horrible. I think I have to stay in and click Toxic, even though I'm pretty sure he's gonna switch here. I cannot afford to switch something and Volt Switch there. And he goes into Skarmory. This is really annoying. What a stupid position to be in there. It would have been really nice if we were to poison him. I am going directly into my Suicune here. And I'm gonna try to abuse this because he has Amoonguss and Rotom. So I'm going to try to Calm Mind straight away here. And we see Rotom coming in. There is actually, if this is a defensive Rotom, there is actually a chance that he doesn't break my sub. It's a really high chance. So I'm going for Substitute there. And if he doesn't break my sub, that would be perfect. However, nothing really takes me on that he has on his team, so hopefully he doesn't break it. We'll see. Oh, he does break the sub. That's unfortunate. But I did get off a Calm Mind there, which is what we needed. And yeah, now I can sub again, and Amoonguss has a really low chance of breaking my sub. I'm gonna protect first though, just to get some extra HP back. And wow, if I click Substitute there. However, even with Giga Drain, he should not be able to break my sub, so I'm gonna sub here. And he goes for the Giga Drain, perfect. So now I can get off an extra Calm Mind, as he doesn't break my sub. Okay, cool. I am going for the extra Calm Mind here just because I don't really touch him that well yet. And he hard swaps into the Skarmory. He's obviously going to roar me out. I am able to throw off a +2 Scald here, which might help me later. I can obviously not protect the roar, so we just Scald here. Hopefully we burn. We don't burn, and he ruins us out. If we got the burn, that would have been really great. And he roars me into Crobat, which means I can prevent him from roosting. So the next time I get up a Calm Mind with Suicune, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Of course, we gotta figure out the Tyranitar set first. But yeah, I'm gonna throw off the Taunt here. And he did decide to go for Roost. And from this positioning, I can just go for the Super Fang, because it literally hits everything on his team. And he decides to go Rotom, which is going to help me a lot as well. Regaining him Because if Rotom dies, then Weavile, it will open up Weavile. And now I am, I have a Gastrodon, but I'm just gonna swap into him. I really hope he doesn't double on me here into the Skarmory, because he will be able to roost Skarmory, but he might be making that play. But I definitely don't want to take a Volt Switch. I already got value from clicking Super Fang on the Rhythm Wash. And now I just click Rocks because he's most likely going to roost. And I'm in an annoying position where he can start clicking Roar on me. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go swap out here because I don't want to be locked into Stealth Rock. I don't want to stay locked into Stealth Rock. And I'm going to bring in my Weezing as he makes the Mienshao play. And now we actually get information on this Mienshao. Because if this is an Assault Vest Mienshao with Spadef, then he might be slower than my Suicune. And if it's like Knock Up, Rock Slide, U-Turn, then only Close Combat can break my sub, but we can PP stall it. He knocks me off, and Sludge Bomb, how much are we doing here? 20.9. Okay, I'm gonna Toxic Spikes here because this is an Assault Vest especially defensive Mienshao. And this Toxic Spikes is pretty decent for me as he goes into Skarmory. And this is pretty good because now I can throw off a free Flamethrower on his team, because if Amoonguss comes in, he comes in on Rocks and Flamethrower. And if he switches into Rotom, he's going to be poisoned. So my opponent decides to click Roost, but I'm actually getting more value from this Flamethrower because it should do around half, a bit more than half. That's really good because if I get up a Calm Mind with Suicune now, he cannot roar me out. And I think he's going to swap here, but I'm still going to click Flamethrower. It hits everything and it poisons Star, and he does decide to go Amoonguss, removing my Toxic Spikes. However, he comes in on Rocks. I get the super effective Flamethrower off, and that did some decent damage. But he doesn't get Regenerator, so I can click Toxic Spikes again. I don't have Black Sludge, of course, but he doesn't touch me at all, and he swaps out, meaning that he's going to stay that low. And he actually goes into the Rotom Wash. But that's cool. I get out my Toxic Spikes, and from this position, I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb because I have a Gastrodon. He already made the swap, and with Sludge Bomb I literally hit a lot of things, and he did try to heal Amoonguss, basically trying to make the same play he did with his Skarmory. And now look at how low Amoonguss is getting. Is that a Assault Vest though? I don't see Black Sludge. Anyway, I'm gonna Sludge Bomb again as he brings in the Gliscor. And yeah, not much I can do about that play, but that Sludge Bomb is really nice. If I had Will-O-Wisp, that would have been really nice versus his team. I actually get the instant poison on him. Not bad, because it is extra chip. And I want to figure out what kind of Gliscor we're facing, because if it's Swords Dance, I don't want him Swords Dancing before my Suicune comes in. So I'm considering just Flamethrowing here, because he cannot kill me with Earthquake. And then he's going to take Flamethrower plus poison damage. Judging from that damage, he might be Spit Death though. So I would need to weaken this Gliscor a bit more so I can do something with Scald. But we get to find out who click Flamethrower. He's gonna take a Flamethrower damage plus the poison. And yeah, having him low, because Gliscor can still be annoying even though I have a Suicune. He does Earthquake me. And yeah, my Flamethrower is only doing 70, so I think that's Spit Death Gliscor. If I had Protect on this guy, that would have been cool, but I'm going into Crobat here. I don't necessarily want to use Mandibuzz. Maybe I should have gone Mandibuzz, but if this is a Toxic set, then he doesn't touch my Crobat at all. He already revealed Earthquake, and he reveals Facade now, so this is most likely Swords Dance. A bit annoying, of course, but now I have a grasp on the Gliscor set. I'm gonna try to taunt here. He clicks Protect, so it is not Roost. Good to know. Since I showed my taunt, I'm just gonna roost there. Because he might just raw facade onto me. And I definitely have the ways to deal with this Glasgow. I even have Ice Beam on my Gastrodon. So we shouldn't be too worried there. And I'm gonna go into my Mandibuzz. See what he does. What he does, he clicks Protect. And from here, I can just go for Foul Play because he should not be able to 1v1 me. I don't necessarily want to defog, just because I want to keep the Stealth Rock versus the Skarmory. And he does go into Skarmory. Maybe I should have U-turned. Maybe I should have U-turned because I think the U-turn would have been the better play, yeah. I'm gonna roost there though, because he's gonna do the same. But I think U-turn would have been the better play, because if he had stayed in, I could have still brought in my Weavile. He wasn't Swords Danced up. So I think that's a misplay on my end. But we should be fine. I still believe in Suicune's endgame. So we are... This is a tough position, because I don't want to take the Rocky Helmet damage, but... So I'm gonna go Gastrodon. I didn't want to take the Rocky Helmet damage with U-turn. I'm gonna go Gastro. If he roars me, that's fine. He clicks Counter. Okay, so that's sure set. I'm gonna throw off an Ice Beam just to weaken him. And he goes into Amoonguss. But Amoonguss takes rocks damage. Gastrodon's special attack is not too bad, so he should drop. Okay, so he cannot play around the Regenerator with this guy, which is cool. And yeah, now I have my Gastrodon in against him. He goes into Mienshao, and I'm actually gonna stay in here because if he goes for the close combat, he's going to lower his special defense. And anything else I can take. And now something has to come in on this Ice Beam. Because there was a high possibility of him going for U-turn. But had he clicked close combat, he would have lowered his special defense. And if he knocked me out, I bring in Suicune and win the game. Because Skarmory dies to Scald. That did not much. That might be a defensive tar. Because for Crunch, 47. That's actually a lot. It has to be max attack. Anyway, I'm gonna keep chipping him, and here I am going to Ice Beam as well, as he actually swaps into the Rotom. I'm not sure if he tried to anticipate my wheezing or something, but now I get Sandstorm chip on Rotom, basically negating his leftovers and getting my Ice Beam off on him as well, and he cannot touch me from this position, so I should be able to click Ice Beam again. He showed Trick already, and he goes into Mienshao. And Mienshao doesn't knock me out with U-turn, so he has to click close combat on me. I think now is the position. Actually, if he goes for close combat, I go Weavile, because his Skarmory is low, and Rotom is low as well, and I have Rocks up. Yeah, okay, he does go for the kill here. And that's fine, because now I will be able to get in my Weavile, and Skarmory is really the one I need to kill, but... Let's see if he goes Skarm. If I get 3 hits, that should be enough to 2-hit KO him. Oh, he actually goes Rotom, which means we get rid of Rotom. Which is cool. Should be a 2-hit. Yes, okay. Now he has to go into Skarmory. Maybe he can go Tar too, because Tar isn't too low. He actually goes Shao. So I guess 3 hits might not be enough. But I can go Weezing Air, assuming he's gonna U-turn, which is fine, because if Gliscor comes in, he takes Rocks plus poison damage due to my ability. And he does U-turn here. And what does he bring in? The Tar. Okay. So he doesn't get the Sandstorm, which is cool. I'm gonna Pain Split here as he clicks Crunch. And I'm not certain if he's choiced. He could technically be choice card because he did outspeed my Weezing. They have the same speed tier. But he could potentially be Scarfed. But I guess the Ice Beam didn't do that much on him because of the Sandstorm. But I don't want to take the damage with Suicune yet. I'd rather just weaken him a bit. So I think I should bring in my Mandibuzz. And just U-turn. Because if I beat the Tyranitar, I should win with Suicune. Skarmory does end up coming in. So we got rocks damage on we got rock damage on the Skarmory. And now I'm gonna go Crobat, and I just want to prevent him from healing. I didn't want to go Suicune because I take Sandstorm plus rocks damage, which is not ideal. And I'm just gonna taunt. I don't care if the tar comes in. So we're just going for taunt here. And I should be able to knock him out with Icicle Spear. So I think in this case, since Crobat can still beat the Mienshao and the Skarmory, I'm gonna Roost there just to figure out what he's going to click on me. And he appears to be Choice Scarfed. That is really good to know. Luckily he missed. But if he's Choice Scarfed, he's going to lag the damage against my Suicune. So I am going for the Mandibuzz, and we just set this to Stone Edge. If he kills Crobat, that's still fine, because now I get to bring in my Weavile. Weavile outspeeds Scarftar. So I get him a Weavile, and I should be able to even knock him out with 2 hits, but I might be wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna click Icicle Spear. Never mind. That is a bit annoying. Okay. Gonna bring in my Suicune. And we are pretty healthy here. And let me just scald him. Oh, I should have actually clicked Protect. I forgot he was Scarf. Oh man. Because of the pressure, because he would run out of Stone Edges. Because he clicked Stone Edge on my Weavile. And if he clicks Stone Edge on me clicking Protect, he would have used 4 Stone Edges there. But no, we're in a cool position. Because I can just Protect here. And the only thing that can break my sub is going to be Close Combat. So I just use Substitute there. And I'm going to PP stall him out of Close Combats. He does U-turn, and that should not break my sub. There we go. Okay, this should be it. This should be it. Flyscore actually wants to come in on me. Judging from the damage I did with my Wheezing on him, he should be especially defensive. So he's probably not running a lot of speed. So I'm actually going for Calm Mind, because I assume he's specially defensive. If he doesn't Sword Stance here, he gets a weak Earthquake on me, but he decides to click Sword Stance anyway. And this call should be a 2-hit KO, regardless of him being especially defensive. I do 95. Hold up, that did a lot. It's a crit, I was gonna say, but then that didn't matter, because I would have 2-hit KO'd him regardless there. The only difference is that he would have broken my sub, but it doesn't matter if he breaks my sub at this point, because I protect against the Mienshao. And he's gonna run out of Close Combat, so that is going to be really cool. If it's High Jump Kick Mienshao, he never really gets to do anything against me, and I'm gonna Calm Mind here once. I just want to be strong enough. I could have Scalded there too, but he is Assault Vested. And yeah, the moment he runs out of Close Combat, it's gonna be over. This is really the power of Suicune, guys. I can just Protect here, and he decides to swap into Skarmory, giving me extra Leftovers recovery. And Skarmory is definitely gonna die to this Scald, guys. So, gonna go straight for the Scald, don't want him roaring me out. And Skarmory should die, and Mienshao shouldn't be able to touch me. Because, yet again, Close Combat is the only move that can break my sub, but he cannot use too many of them due to my pressure ability. Like, Suicune is really goated. Might be the best mon right now. But yeah, he decides to forfeit, and let's go on to the next game, guys. Be right back. Okay, guys, we found our next game. This seems pretty familiar, but it's in a balanced team. I'm just gonna. My Suicune is actually really good in this game. Look at his team. He has no water resist on his team. But I'm gonna start it off with Crobat, because it's gonna open up my Suicune. But the things I need to do is weakens Skarmory to half HP, so that I can knock him out with +1 Scald. And Suicune can actually set up on Chansey. I'm about to show you guys something amazing, because I think we can do it. I'm gonna start it up with Crobat in case he leads off with Togekiss. Yep. Togekiss is the only one that can stop me. If this is Scarfkiss, but he led off with it, so he might be Scarfkiss. He might be afraid of Inner Focus. So I'm gonna Super Fang here. Oh, this is amazing! This is exactly what we wanted. Now I Super Fang into this guy, and he's Rocky Helmet as well. Oh, this is really good for Suicune. Okay, we already paved the way. Now I'm gonna taunt here. Doesn't matter what he's going to bring in on me. I just want to make sure Skarmory stays at half HP, so that I can win with Suicune. Because after one Calm Mind, I should be able to win, and I can do it against Chansey. Like, we would really want to face these kind of defensive teams for Suicune, because this Suicune set can abuse those defensive teams. He goes into the Garchomp. He has Skarmory and Gliscor, so this might be a bandit Garchomp. This might not be his Rockers. I'm gonna go into my Gastrodon, and let's see. Goes for Stone Edge. I actually need to calc this. 22.1 is that Choice Bandit. I'm gonna Stealth Rock though. I'm gonna calc this real quick. Okay. Choice Bandit. Is he Bandit? Maybe Scarf? I don't think that's Scarf. Adamant. Strange. Not sure. It looks like it's Adamant, but then he got the max roll with Stone Edge on my Gastrodon. Or is that a Home Class set, maybe? I don't know. I don't think it's Rocks, because he probably would have used it against me. But he really did 22.1. Oh well. I'm not sure what this Chansey is going to do to me, so I'm going back into Crobat, so in case he tries to use Toxic. We got Skarmory reloaded, which is really nice, and he goes for Rocks. Oh, okay, this is amazing. Not amazing that he got up Rocks, but figuring out this Chansey set, because Stealth Rock, Salvoil probably. I'm just gonna throw for Super Fang again. Nothing really likes to come in on this. If we go Skarmory again, then I don't even need a Calm Mind to kill Skarm. But I really want to get in my Suicune versus this Chansey. So I gotta look for an opportunity to do it. Okay, he goes into the Gliscor, but he's gonna take the Rocks damage, and he doesn't get the Poison Heal immediately. And we do connect, nice. Okay. I'm just gonna Brave Bird in case this is Roost. It is Protect. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna taunt here. Shouldn't be too much he can do to me. Ice Fang. Okay, so that's his set. Is that Impish Ice Fang maybe? I can definitely see Impish Ice Fang for Dragon types like Dragonite. I'm gonna bring in my Suicune now because he cannot click Toxic. And if he clicks Ice Fang on me, I'll take it like a beast. Which he does. And remember, he's still taunted, so he should be afraid there. I am going for the Calm Mind here. Assuming he's not running speed to outspeed me. So we go for Calm Mind here. Oh, there it is! There it is, guys. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something amazing. Buckle up, guys. Buckle up. Because this is the special set. I'm gonna substitute her. As he clicks Ice Fang, watch this. It doesn't break the sub, guys. There we go. Now I can just Calm Mind up. I'm gonna Protect first. You gotta be really smart with this. So Leftovers is our only form of recovery, and we gotta count his Seismictosis. I'm gonna Calm Mind here. He used 2 Seismictosis against me. I'm gonna sub here. This might be the boring part, but this is where Suicune shines the most, because he cannot get a free switch against me. Because if I get behind a sub against anything on his team, it's basically done so for him. So he's gonna seismic dose me here. And we're gonna protect again. That's 4. And I'm gonna try to slowly calm mine up because I want my Scald, because +6 Scald is not gonna 2-hit KO Chansey. I want to get as much value for my Scald PP. So every one of my Scalds have to be as strong as possible. So I'm gonna sub here. I could protect on him as well, but if he switches on my protect, he can trick me with Togekiss. So I really want to be behind the sub. And we have a lot to use. And with these rocks, he cannot freely switch around either. So, and I'm literally going to +6 here. And eventually he's gonna run out of seismic doses too. Okay. Now for the mind game. I'm going to protect. I'm going to do it, yeah. And he stayed in, he clicked seismic dose, and now I can sub. Because this saves me some HP. I'm gonna sub here. And at this point I one-shot Gliscor. I one-shot Skarmory. I might one-shot Scizor. But yeah, after sub we always click protect. Just to get free recovery, because it doesn't matter if he switches. There we go. And at this point, I'm gonna comment, so we're +5 now. And he will eventually run out, guys. Now I'm gonna sub, because I don't want him switching on me. Not on a protect. And he does make the switch into Togekiss. And this is amazing, because now let's see if we see leftovers. If we see leftovers, I am going to Scald. If we don't, I'm going to click protect, because HP is going to be valuable. The Chansey is not a factor to me anymore. So basically, I'm going to get to +6, and it really depends on the healing occasion on this. If it's Wish, Softboil, then I gotta start PP stalling with Calm Mind. But yeah, I might as well go to +6 now. And especially if we can get a burn on Chansey, that's gonna be amazing. It's gonna seismic dose me here. And it doesn't break my sub, of course. And now we protect, and we are as healthy as possible now. We're +6. Only Garchomp can break our sub because we killed Gliscor before he touches us, unless he's running speed to outspeed us. Scizor's Bullet Punch is not gonna do anything. Skarmory cannot roar. This is the perfect position. This is the perfect position. Now we just Scald on him. There's literally nothing this guy can do. This is why I hate Chansey. I hate playing Chansey, because Chansey is one of the Pokemon you can... It's one of the easiest Pokemon to abuse. And you see it right here. Because if I was using Crocoon in this one, Rest, Calm Mind, then he could have tricked me with Togekiss or looked for those opportunities, but now he's just gonna get swept. And he just keeps clicking Soft. You only have 8 though. You only have 8. Let me try to fish for a burn. This is why I wanted to be +6, because as you guys can see, I'm only doing like 34%. Okay, he keeps clicking that Soft Boil. He's trying to PP stall my Skull. He cannot do it though. He cannot do it. I have too many. I'm just trying to fish for a burner. Soft Boils. But while he's doing it, I'm getting my Suicune back to full HP. We're just doggy styling on him. We're just doggy styling on him. There we go. He keeps, okay. So you're that kind of guy. Okay. Watch me assert dominance right here, boys. Watch me assert dominance right here. I'm gonna Scald once more. trying to fish for that bird. But I'm... Okay, it's time to assert my dominance here. It's not about winning. It's about letting you know that I'm miles ahead of you. Gonna Calm Mind on your south wheel. Watch this, boys. Okay, now I have an extra skull to use. Beautiful, beautiful. And I click skull here. And it's basically a trade KO. Potentially a trade KO. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna Calm Mind here. Assuming he's gonna click South Wheel on me there. And he cannot PP stall me with Stealth Rock either, because Stealth Rock is targeted towards me, so it's also affected by pressure. But now I have another extra skull to use, and he clicks rocks again, and I'm gonna Calm Mind once more because it doesn't really matter what he does. And there we go. Now we click Scald. Now we get the burn. And he clicks soft boil once more, but yeah, he already used too many soft boils. So at this point, he's just gonna have trouble. Since he's burned, I'm gonna keep the pressure on. He cannot switch. 44, is that a crit? It is. Even with a crit, you cannot 2-hit KO Chansey at +6. But now with that burn damage, he should be able to get 2-hit KO'd. So he's gonna drop. There we go. And he needs Garchomp to break my sub, unless Gliscor is faster than me. But there's nothing he can do. Even if Togekiss gets a trick on me, like, I'm not clicking anything but Scald at this point. It's basically over. You might as well forfeit right now. There we go. He clicks Earthquake. That's definitely breaking my sub. And he should definitely die to +6 Scald. Look at this Suicune, guys. Come on, give me some likes. Give us some likes for Suicune. Like, he's finally here. I don't know if it's healthy for the meta. I don't think so. This Pokemon is probably S tier right now, because we don't have Weavile with a strong knockoff to help us against this. Not many knockoff users. And the knockoff users we do have, a Suicune can abuse. So yeah, definitely a good spot for Suicune. And I just don't see how he's going to win. Gliscor's gonna die, Skarmory's gonna die. Does decide to bring in Gliscor. Let's see if he's faster than us, because I never touched him. I only touched him with Super Fang, and he's not faster, so he's definitely gonna die to +6 Scald. And yeah, what's next? Now Togekiss comes in. I'm not even gonna play around. He cannot air slash flinch me down because I'm +6, and he decides to trick me, but it's way too late to trick me now because I'm not clicking anything else here. And yeah, I've really showcased the power of Suicune, guys. I'm really glad. Now Scissor comes in. Scissor definitely doesn't do anything, and even if Scissor is Scarfed, Jolly Scarfed, he doesn't outspeed me, so we win here. He forfeits, and that is GG, guys. Yeah, Suicune is finally here, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below and let me know how much you love Suicune or how much you hate Suicune. And check out the team on Patreon for this specific set, for this specific team. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.